Okay, I think we're live.
Okay.
Yay!
Hey.
Okay, so I'm Christy, and this is Nicole. Say hi, Nicole.
Hello.
So we're gonna talk about Grease Live. First of all, did you like it? Love it? Hate it? What?
I loved it. I don't have a TV, so I didn't know how to watch it. So I like scoured the internet to try to find something that like a place that I live in New York City. There should be a place showing Grease Live. So it was showing at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and maybe at like 4:30 or so, I found a bar downtown that was showing it, and so I went with my mom who was in town, and it was really fun. Like everybody in the bar, like kind of sang along and like clapped and laughed. Like it was almost like we had our own studio audience. But I loved it. Like you can definitely be a very harsh critic and say like, oh, this little thing didn't work out well, but they performed it live. I don't know. It's live theater to me. I feel like with live theater, you kind of have to cut them a break too. And it's not like they did, 10,000 live performances. It was just the one. It's not like when you see a theater, if you go Tuesday and it's not very good, they can work on it and make it better Wednesday. It was just a one shot deal. So I loved it. I really have very little criticism of it. What
Yeah,
about
I
you?
mean, I loved it. I wasn't sure what to expect of it. I mean, the movie is so good, and then I just did
Yeah.
the stage of the adaptation, so I thought it was gonna be like the stage adaptation, but it wasn't. It was just like a mix of both of them, but it was more the movie than the TV show, like the the theater version. And I really liked it though, and I liked the little changes they made of both productions because they created a new story.
Yeah.
Um,
They made it
I
they
was okay
yeah.
with it.
How did you feel about Frenchie's new song?
Okay, I liked it, but I felt like it was out of place. Like it, maybe it's just me, but it didn't feel like the rest of the song. So it just felt like a different song, completely different song that they were just singing there. And even though I liked the song, I didn't like it in the mix. If that makes any sense.
I didn't like it at all. I don't
No.
like anything about it. First of all, I couldn't even hear it. So I don't even know what she said. Like it was so
Yeah,
hard to
I
hear.
think there was a I don't know if there was a problem with her or her microphone or what, but yeah, I felt the same.
And it was just I don't know. And I read some article that said why give Frenchie a brand new song when she could have just done It's Raining on Prom Night because no one did It's Raining on Prom Night.
Which is what I.
So
You remember that? I told you about that. It's what we
yeah,
did.
because you got the thing, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Grease is so iconic. I don't know why you would introduce a new song. I wasn't a fan of that. I did love Vanessa Hudgens as Rizzo. Like especially with her dad dying, it was a wonderful performance, but 100%, like she was 100% Rizzo. But when you think about the fact that her dad had died hours earlier, it just makes
Like
the
especially with her dad dying. I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Go on. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, when you think about the fact that her dad had just died, it makes her performance that much more magnified.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
great.
I mean, when she was cast, I wasn't sure about it like at all. I was
Yeah.
like, no, why? Because the things that I've seen her perform. I mean, it's always her, and I was like, as you said, Rizzo is so iconic and it's so different and it's so different from Vanessa and everything that she's done before, or at least the things that I've seen of her.
Yeah.
And but I felt like she was completely in it. I mean, she was living Rizzo, and
She
at
was
some
100% Rizzo the entire time.
point, I wasn't even caring that it was Vanessa Hudgens, and I didn't even remember that it was her. I was just with her. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
she's Rizzo, and she's doing it great.
I agree. Also Kiki Palmer as Marty, amazing. The costume change where she like took off her blue thing and then was in the red dress and then went back to her nightgown when she sang
Yeah,
Party Hard Love.
I love that. But from all the Pink Ladies, she was my least favorite.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't love Carly Rae Jepsen as Frenchie. I don't think nothing she did as Frenchie made me feel, and maybe because Dee Khan, like, is just so iconic as Frenchie, but I don't know. I didn't feel it
I mean,
at all.
I liked all of them. I thought that their chemistry was perfect and that they really shown that they were friends in real life. I mean, you could see that. Um, and I was okay. I was okay with all of them. I liked all of them, but from all of them, my least favorite was Kiki. Maybe because I felt like she was like too much. Like, I don't know. I mean, when we like, maybe because I was used to our stage adaptation, and she's not that mean. I felt like she was a little like
I
mean.
feel like, well, she wasn't mean in the movie or a stage. I saw it live like twice, but almost 10 years ago. I really don't have that good of a recollection. I saw like various performances. I actually saw it on Broadway when they had it on
Awesome.
Broadway. Yeah, I always forget that I saw that, but I did. Um, but my memories of Marty aren't necessarily me, but she's like the kind of like she's very sexual and very sassy, and I think they gave Kiki Palmer like creative liberty to just make Marty her own, and she just
Hmm.
like amped it up. Like she took what Marty was, but just amplified everything.
Yeah,
Um, what did you think about Aaron as Danny Zuko?
I really liked him. Like, yeah, I was with him as well, and I loved Danny, like Sandy's song. Like when he was singing Sandy, I felt like her voice was like his voice was perfect, and I don't really like that song. It's like my least favorite of the musical,
Which
but
song?
Sandy.
Oh, so yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this. I was like, okay, let's watch the song, and it was really nice. I liked it, and I loved when he got out of the car and they put like this spotlight on him. I love that part.
I liked him in those gym shorts.
Oh yeah.
I liked him. My mom hated it. She was like, who is this guy? He's not John Travolta." But I think the problem is like Sandy is such a bland character. Anybody can be Sandy. Rizzo is very iconic, and that's why Vanessa Hudgens did a great job. Frenchie's very iconic, which is why I didn't like Carly Rae Jepsen. And John Travolta like created Danny Zuko. Like
Yeah.
he just nobody is ever gonna be John Travolta being Danny Zuko. It's just not gonna happen. Doesn't mean they don't do a good job. I liked him, but I read all these things that said he was like really awkward and had no sex appeal. I didn't feel that way.
Yeah, I didn't feel that way either, but I like what they did with this version. Oh, hi. Hello.
Hi.
Are you there? I
How
guess
are
not.
you? Hi. You
Okay, let's wait for
joined.
him to settle.
Well, if you join, you can just start chatting. Just tell us to shut up.
Okay, what I was saying is, what I liked about Danny is that they made him more likable because, like, for me, he's always like, ugh, um, I'm a douchebag, and I'm like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, and I know it. But I like the little changes they made with him, like making him more like, I don't know, human. Like the way he,
Yeah. I
the
could
way
see that.
he treated Eugene, and how like I loved his chemistry with Julianne. That's how you call her, right? Julianne.
Julian, yeah.
Yeah, I loved her chemistry, like their chemistry. I felt it, and at some points, I even felt like I was seeing the old version, like John Travolta and Olivia, because they had like little gestures that I'm not sure if they were like on purpose or not, but it reminded me of the movie, and in a good way, not like, oh, the movie's so much better now.
Yeah. What else did I love? The set was so the guy, I don't know if you know, the guy who did the Hamilton set also did this set. The guy who directed Hamilton also directed Grease. So there's a
Yeah.
lot of like crossover. I love the set, and they did the amazing costume changes, just like the technical aspect of making that work. It was raining. Did you know it was raining?
Yeah, I know.
It was rain, and they like had to put tarps up above everything. Like that's what happens when you do live TV. But I loved it. Like I thought they did a great job. I thought it was great. I'm trying to think what I
with Jessie J.
Oh yeah, I wasn't a fan of that. That was weird. I wasn't crazy about Jessie J's like random. I did like that they had Boys to Men do the Angel. Like that I thought was great. That was really fun.
I love that change. Like when Frenchie's song ended, and then just the stage turned around, and it just completely transformed into this angel scene. It was beautiful.
That's what I'm saying. Like the way the sets went.
You know what this production reminded me a little bit about? Like, it felt to me a little bit like Chicago, because it was just like, oh, we're having this live, and then suddenly this stage adaptation.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, I mean that's what I felt when I saw Freddie My Love, and then when Frenchie's song, and I don't know, it just, that's what it reminded me.
Oh wait, Eliu, can you see us? We can see you. Yes? Can you see him, Christy?
I can't hear you.
I can't hear you either. Wave if you can hear me.
Okay, now wave if you can hear me. Great, now talk. No.
Nope. All right, we'll keep trying. What did you think about the Raise It Thunder Road? The way it felt like they had like the crazy filming, and
I felt like it was like the best that they could do in that small set and everything, but it was kind of funny.
yeah. But like again, like people, you can be so critical, but like they made this thing happen. It was,
yeah, that's what I'm telling you. It's like with what they had, they did this that looked a little bit real. But I think like it could have been better if they didn't have the cameras on the wheels, because when
that was a little weird.
When those shots like were odd, like it was like, no, that's funny, and I started laughing. But when they were just like shooting the cars and them from outside of the cars, it was fine with me. I was like, okay, that's cool. How about you?
I mean, I really did like it. Like, I had a blast. I thought they were fun. And you know what? Oh my God, how do we not talk about this? Blanche.
She was amazing.
Oh my God, how we've been talking for this many. She stole the show. Like, she stole the show. Hi! Can you see us and hear us?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes!
Yay!
Do you have anything to say of all the things that we've said before?
Tell us all your opinions.
I've got so much. For one, we're on the topic.
Go.
Yeah, perfect. I was blown away at how much she did with that part. Aaron Tveit, I loved him until the last 10 minutes or so. Then the tessitura was just way too high for him. He was just sitting up in the high G and A area. He's a tenor too. He needs to realize that. Just saying. But I do agree that he definitely made the role a lot more human, and I love that. Vanessa Hudgens stole the show, of course. What else is going on? Julianne, I loved her beyond belief. I walked into the show.
I thought she was a great Sandy.
Yeah.
I saw her in Rock of Ages movie and all that, so I was not expecting that.
No, I think she did a great job. I mean, I loved her dancing more than her singing, but I think that she sang beautifully, and she was a great Sandy.
Yeah.
I loved when she was singing. When she was dancing, it was beautiful.
I mean, that's what she is first, though, right? She's a dancer first, so.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the cameo made by Didi Khan as the waitress. What's her name? V?
Oh, yes. Vi.
Vi, yeah.
That was beautiful. It was just like so nostalgic. It was like, aw.
Yeah.
Just like, it felt to me like I'm giving you my pink lady jacket to you now. Wear it.
I
proud.
know.
It was beautiful.
It was, I liked it. It was really cute.
What do you think about Mario Lopez?
Oh, yeah. It was weird that he was a commentator and also Vince Fontaine. It was fine if he had been the commentator, and it's fine if he would have been Vince Fontaine. Actually, I liked him as Vince Fontaine. But why did he do both? Like, that was weird to me.
Well, what they could have done is just like make him be the commentator as Vince Fontaine.
Something. Yeah, because he was the commentator as Mario Lopez, and then, yeah, that would have made sense.
Yeah, I mean, if like his character is like that, why not play the character since the very beginning?
Right.
What I didn't like though, that's one of the things that bothered me was like this thing with Marty, like, oh, you're old. I was like,
Oh yeah, that was a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, you know that Marty has a thing for him, so suddenly she doesn't, and he's too old. It's like I wasn't a fan of that.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm trying to think of all the little nuances.
Marty have. I don't know.
I liked that they changed the lyrics. Like, they said something like, what about when we're in front of a live TV?
You like what?
Don't worry, a live audience is very forgiving. So, there was this...
You're breaking.
Like, there were all these little things...
You're breaking.
Oh.
No, you're breaking.
There was... No. I can hear you.
Wait, I think you're back.
Nicole, you're breaking.
Wait. Nope, never mind.
I don't know.
Well, maybe it's my internet. I don't know.
I don't know. Ellie, can you hear me?
You're breaking up every
Can you hear me?
I'm gonna exit and come back.
Okay. So, we were saying, like, did you, like, what do you think about the opening? That was what we were talking about also.
It drove me crazy.
You liked it?
No, it drove me crazy. So, they need to realize that the opening number, Grease is the Word, it's part of the show. So they can't just break the entire fourth wall and do it as a concert.
Yeah.
I mean, Jessie J is great. She's got an amazing voice, amazing stage presence. Llama. We have a llama in the group.
I don't know how to... I'm like, can they see me? Do they know I just joined? Hi. Sorry, I'm late.
You're here, finally.
I thought this was going to happen in like an hour, I don't know, but then Christy just told me that you guys started.
I think the problem is me because I feel everyone's breaking.
Everyone's breaking.
Internet.
Like, I think it might be my internet connection because I can't hear any of you. Can you hear me? Like,
yep, I can hear you.
I hear you very clearly. You're just like the image is breaking. Am I being heard?
Okay, then it's me. Oh, damn it. Well, anyway, Llama, did you see it?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Okay, I'm at Sandy, like the drive-in scene. So I saw most of it.
You're at the fun scene. Aaron!
So let's talk about, like, what...
Nicole's back.
Yes, you're back. Llama's...
Hi.
I was asking her, like, she hasn't finished it, but all that you've seen, did you like it, love it, or what?
Well, I don't know. I feel like I have reservations about it. Like, I definitely respect all the amount of work that went into it. It's obviously like they worked so hard on this production, and I mostly respect Vanessa Hudgens for being able to go on so soon after her father's passing. Like, I think
know,
that
right?
just takes so much strength.
Hard.
But there's I don't know. I'm a little disappointed so far. I don't want to be like the one hating on it. I don't know how you guys feel about it. But I
What's the thing you like?
I just mostly the acting actually so far
Okay.
has been really disappointing. Specifically Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh, me too.
I I thought she like really. I mean, it's her acting generally, but specifically for the song that Tom Kitt and Brian Yorkie wrote for Frenchie, I thought the delivery was really weak and butchered it.
I was not about
I
that.
actually love that song. Call Me Crazy.
I
know
love
she
the
didn't
song.
see the show.
I just she butchered
Yeah,
the song.
yeah.
I love the
It
writing.
was so boring. I was like taking a nap.
I
was so bored.
I'm a big fan of Tom Kitt and Brian Yorkie. I love If Then. I love High Fidelity. I love Next to Normal, but and I thought that this was a cool song. I just really hated Carly.
I didn't like her as Frenchie at all.
I saw Carly in Cinderella. I still haven't recovered.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. How was
Saw
that?
Cinderella,
Was
which
it
one
that
you
good?
didn't like it? Oh, that's sad. I have like no opinion of that because I didn't see it. I'm just curious.
She couldn't follow up Laura. Who could? I mean, come on.
Sorry, who was saying they didn't see it?
Me. I didn't see Cinderella.
Oh, you didn't see Cinderella. I thought you were talking about Grease. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I didn't see
that
it either.
song.
I didn't see it.
But you know
But,
what?
I just know that
Honestly,
she was dead.
like you could feel the energy of all of the people. Like they were just so excited.
What about the vote?
What?
Christy?